SafeMoon exchange, we know it's in the works, and we're looking at adding additional exchanges to SafeMoon. SafeMoon team has been working very, very hard to list themselves on different exchanges, but SafeMoon exchange will be bigger than Binance. This is what we're going to talk about in this video, in this live stream. What's up, YouTube community? Welcome to Invest Desk, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, updates, and forecasts. My name, of course, is Syed, and we are going to talk about some exciting details, and I'm going to share some exciting news. And of course, we will walk through what SafeMoon is doing, what the team is doing for SafeMoon Exchange, the project Phoenix is all about, right? I'm going to highlight that also, of course, all my opinion and my humble opinion, but we'll take a look at what SafeMoon is going to do with that exchange, right? Because what I hear and what I see in different, Reddit communities or Twitter, what's happening here is the fact that we're talking about getting on Binance, right? Yeah, we are. We talk about Binance and we keep, pumping and pushing, CEO of Binance, and I'm beyond that. So in this stream, we're going to talk about how SafeMoon can actually look beyond getting on Binance, because Binance is really not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Why do I say it? The reason why I say it, because SafeMoon Exchange will be the #1 exchange in the entire crypto world. All right. And there are, of course, reasons. You know that, right? Invest Desk, your very own channel, is all about reasons. And we talk about reasons. We talk about why SafeMoon will become the largest exchange in the whole wide world. And I'll walk you through some of those solid, tangible data and information. So we'll think about it. Of course, it's a long-term project, so it's not something that's going to happen tomorrow. But I figured now is the time to at least talk about it. So welcome back to Invest Desk. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button while you're here, much appreciated, and of course the bell notification. And I'm going to show you some details about Binance and what that is all about, and of course we'll talk about SafeMoon Exchange, and more importantly, my thoughts on Project Phoenix, right, as mentioned or highlighted by the CEO of SafeMoon. But more importantly, why should not we be worried about Binance, right? And that's, yeah, reason why is because SafeMoon is bigger than Binance. All right. So we know that Binance is the world's largest exchange, and we keep talking about it, and we know it's biggest. But guess what, guys? Somebody's got to beat Binance, right? And that is going to be SafeMoon. All right. Take a look at how SafeMoon is going to do that, because obviously there has to be some concrete steps, not just, by mouth or by words, but there are some steps. And I think, and we'll talk about it. I'll show you the steps that SafeMoon team is actually taking to get to that stage. All right, so let me set up my chat while I'm here. So thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. And welcome back. So if you're just new, by the way, to Invest Desk, please subscribe. I appreciate it, because this is your channel. Let me mute myself here. Perfect. And we'll be talking about Binance being smaller than SafeMoon, right, in the long run. And that's our goal. That's really what I'm looking at. So I don't want to talk about Binance anymore. I mean, it's really what we're saying here. We're asking Binance to list SafeMoon. Yeah, it's a great idea. Let them do their job. If they want to list, fine. All right. But we shouldn't be, pumping and trying to contact or tweeting about it. I did that initially also, right? So hey, I'm gotta be honest, I did that. I also provided full support for SafeMoon to Binance, right? But I think according to the rules that Binance has, and I covered that yesterday or a couple of days ago in the stream, they don't want to be pushed, right? It's a one-way NDA, right? It's a one-way non-disclosure agreement. So it's really up to Binance if they want to do it or they don't want to do it. But we should not worry about that. We have bigger fish to fry, right? Which is SafeMoon Exchange, guys. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to share some important evidence, and we'll talk about how SafeMoon will become the largest exchange in due time. And that, I think, is also one of the goals at the back end of SafeMoon team, is to really is to grow with the world. So let's dive right in. But before I do, let me get some comments here. What's up, everybody? It's awesome to see you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Yeah, just if you're new, by the way, subscribe. Appreciate it, and smash that like button while you're here, because SafeMoon Exchange will be bigger than Binance. This is probably InvestDesk is the only channel that's breaking this to you, and I'm just coming out right out because that's what's going to happen. The timeline for SafeMoon Exchange given by the CEO of SafeMoon at the last AMA meeting, and of course the COO also, Jack, was also part of the meeting. They mentioned somewhere about 6 months or so, right? Yeah, that's pretty. That's short. That's a very small project. I think it's going to take longer, but if they can achieve and coming up with their own exchange, I know the work had already started, right? They've got the money. SafeMoon raised over $1 million. That was their goal, and they achieved the goal last week or a few days ago. So that's crazy. Look at the support of the community. And let me tell you guys, any company, any product, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's IBM, whether it's Binance, whether it's SafeMoon, whatever it is, it's really the product that sells, right? It's the product that people want. And right now, what people are looking for is SafeMoon. Why are they looking for SafeMoon? Because SafeMoon is delivering, is giving them what people are looking for. Its tokenomics are absolutely unique in a sense where people are benefiting both ways, right? So passive income as well as growth in the share or the stock or crypto or the SafeMoon tokens. So it's a win-win for both, right? And that's really the powerful tokenomics that SafeMoon is providing right now to users. On top of that, moving forward, we are looking at, of course, SafeMoon Exchange being in the works. So in 6 months from now, and right now, the holders, by the way, the holders of SafeMoon are 1.4 million holders. It was just announced. SafeMoon just tweeted, and I'll show you that, right? So 1.4 million holders right now. And today is, of course, what is it? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, April 29th. And in just 2.5 months, right? A little over 2 months. So think about it. So 1.4 million holders in just 2 months, right? And do you know how many registered users does Binance has? If you know, let me know in comments. I like someone, whoever is online with me here watching, just go search and let me know in comments how many registered users does Binance has. All right, I'd like to see that in comments. I'm not going to tell you, but yeah, go find out. Let me know. We'll talk about it because this is something that I want to really focus on in this entire live stream, right? Very important. And this is probably the first one you'll probably see. Yeah, no other channel is probably covering this, but I think that SafeMoon Exchange will beat Binance, right? We don't want to be the one. SafeMoon doesn't want to be the one to go to Binance and say, hey, list us. No. They need to come to SafeMoon and say, hey, we want you, right? That's the best strategy. Because if you grow yourself internally, if the team grows internally, if SafeMoon grows with the community support, remember, it is a community-driven token, guys, right? It is a community-driven, and that's what their roadmap says. So what I would like to suggest and recommend, and what I'm saying here is, of course, once Binance is ready, they'll say, hey, SafeMoon, we want you on our exchange. I think that'd be a better approach. But secondly, even more important, what I'm looking here is, of course, is SafeMoon to be bigger. All right, so let me see. What's up, everybody? Donna, Paul, all of you guys, excellent. Thanks so much. There's so many watching right now, and I appreciate it. So make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. All right, so Binance, Dope Go Crazy says Binance has 390 million. Are they all registered users or all bots are also included? So you gotta research that too, because there are certain bots. There's so many bot trading going on, right? So they're also considered users. But in reality, about 35 million, 40 million. Let me show you. Let me, in fact, navigate to the other screen. I'll talk about these numbers, and we'll see how many users Binance has and what's going on, and then we can see realistically when SafeMoon can achieve that target, right? Because SafeMoon is already working on it. The work has already started for companies all across the world. There's so money, right? They don't have to run certain projects, but SafeMoon is like crazy. It's just crazy. Like I say, cryptocurrency world is a crazy, crazy, crazy world, right? So whether it's 100 million, whether it's 390 million, whether it's 35 million, whether it's 40 million users, SafeMoon has 1.4 million holders in 2 months. And do you know when Binance was started? Binance was started back in 2018. I'm going to show you this, all these details I'm going to cover. So hang in tight, get yourself a cup of coffee. I have, of course, have my water, but hey, take it easy, relax, sit back, enjoy the show. This is going to be a huge, huge show. I want to make sure that we understand that we're not after Binance. Binance needs to come after SafeMoon because we are going to, or SafeMoon is going to be the largest exchange in due time. Now, 6 months, we'll run some numbers. We'll see how that is achievable realistically as we move forward. But guess what, guys? We are in a competitive world, right? SafeMoon is, of course, competing with other organizations, other company, and likewise, everyone is. But the strategy, the edge that SafeMoon has right now, the biggest edge is the community itself, is myself and yourself, guys. We are all behind SafeMoon, and this community is growing. I know most of you at InvestDesk, when we started SafeMoon, right? That was about 2.5 weeks ago when we invested in SafeMoon, and of course the channel here invested also. We only had about 20,000, 30,000 holders. So in just month and a half, 2 months is 1.4 million. So in 6 months, think about it. If exponential growth, it'll be over 10 million. That's what I'm thinking, right? That's how exponential growth SafeMoon is experiencing. And if it continues to do so, then of course we will get to that level. Now, that doesn't mean the exchange is still not ready yet, right? So 10 million users and boom, SafeMoon comes up with this exchange in the next 6 months, or maybe even a year. Come on, it's only 1 year. Companies takes years and years and years to grow. But we're here looking at, of course, massive growth. So I'm looking at my comments also. People are saying bigger than Binance. Well, they're smiling and giving me those smiley faces, right? It's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen because the way SafeMoon is moving, the way they are structuring themselves, the way they are growing globally already, because they're setting their footprints, right? They're already in Africa. They're already in Europe. They are in Middle East just recently. They are in China, in the US. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. So the roadmap or the fundamentals have already begun. But anyways, let's see how it goes. Let's see how they move. But in my opinion, in due time, SafeMoon, if they become successful in setting up their own exchange, and not only their own exchange, the CEO of SafeMoon talked about the Operation Phoenix, right? Of course, he didn't detail out the operation itself, but I want to show you. So let me dive right in and show you some key research that I've come up with, and of course I'll share it with you guys so you can see, and then you can comment and see what's going on. And towards the end of the stream, we'll kind of summarize and see whether it's possible or not possible. But of course, anything is possible, right? 2 months ago, there was no SafeMoon, guys. Yeah, March 1st, SafeMoon was born. There was no SafeMoon before that. We were talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, and all these other altcoins. All of a sudden, SafeMoon came. And now, SafeMoon is the #1 searched crypto in the world. And it's growing. So, you just don't know, right? But the good part is that if there are certain goals and objectives, and there's a dedicated team behind it, and of course, more importantly, the community itself, like myself and yourself, and all the rest of the 1.4 million holders, I think it is much more achievable, but we'll see how it pans out. At least they are moving in the right direction. So with that said, if you're new, please subscribe and smash that like button while you're here, and of course the bell notification so you get notified. And also please note, Sunday, which is a few days from now, Sunday 11 a.m. May 2nd, which is this coming Sunday, CTO SafeMoon Thomas Papa Smith will be here with us live answering our questions. So you can go to the community tab and simply post your question, because what I'll do, or I'm doing in the process right now, is just listing all the questions so we are better organized before we get Thomas answer our questions. And that's super exciting too, because definitely we'll pose our questions. So all these questions will be asked to Thomas as well. To make a note of that, please appreciate it. And of course, share this channel as much as you can so that other people can also come on board and take a look at what SafeMoon is all about, right from the Chief Technology Officer, Thomas Smith's mouth. All right. So let's see. I want to get to, what screen do I have here? There we go. All right, perfect. So first off, this is, of course, our Twitter. This is the SafeMoon Twitter. And check it out, 1.4 million holders. Thank you from all of the SFM team. Awesome. 2 months, a little over 2 months, 90 days or so, whatever it is, 1.4 million holders. Not bad. And if I navigate to the SafeMoon BSC tracker right here, there you go. It's actually a little over 1.4 million. It's 1,439,000. Oh, wait, let me refresh. Because this is probably old. Boom. Check it out. Every time you refresh, the number of addresses, the number of holders grow. So 1,442,746 addresses. That's crazy. So almost 1.5 million, probably by the end of the day. So if someone can do the math, let me know in comments, how long will it take SafeMoon to get to 10, 20, 30, 50 million addresses? How long? That's crazy, right? So yeah, think about it. Do the math. Market cap is 5 billion. This includes the burn address. So it's a little over 3 billion, or 3 billion almost, to be precise. But that's how SafeMoon is progressing, right? So these are the number of addresses as of right now, guys. Almost 1.5 million, just 60,000 short. That's it. So not bad. All right. What I want to show you here, of course, we're talking about Binance. We're going to be bigger than Binance. The SafeMoon is going to be bigger than Binance, right? That is my title right here. So of course, we're going to take a look at how, why, and what's going on. All right. So let's go to first. Let's see. I have Binance here. Where is it? There we go. So Binance, this is when Binance started, right? This is 2018, March 15th, 2018. This is about 3 years ago, almost, right? Roughly. So 3 years ago, Binance, in this article, this is on medium.com. Here's a URL. Go check it out if you need to. And the reason why I brought this up, because that's the initial, that was when Binance was just a new baby, right? All right. So 2018, or before I even show you this, before I show you the stats, let's go to Wikipedia and take a look at what Binance is all about, right? So we start from scratch. We start from the Binance history a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to be boring, guys. This is super exciting. So check it out. Make sure you comment. I want to see what you think as we talk about this. So Binance is a cryptocurrency exchange that provides a platform for trading various cryptocurrencies. All right, makes sense. Easy peasy. So as of April 2021, Binance was the largest crypto exchange in the world in terms of trading volume. Okay, so in terms of trading volume, it's the largest exchange. Why? Because it has margins, it has spot trading. Of course, it has grown. And we know that according to CEO of Binance, his biggest revenue source, or the largest volume, is coming from the derivative market, or the margins, right? That's essentially the loan that you get when you want to trade more, 2x, 10x, and whatever, right? Leveraging. So that's the growth of Binance. All right, fair enough. Of course, the CEO, we know the CEO, we've been talking about it, is happening, right? Quite a bit lately because SafeMoon wants to be listed on Binance. Perfect, fine, no problem. But I think it should be the other way around. It should be the other way around. Anyways, all right, let's take a look at a history. Quick history. I'm just going to summarize here. I'm not going to read it all. So in 2013, or before that, CEO Changpeng Zhao had previously founded Fusion Systems in 2005 in Shanghai, China. The company built a high-frequency trading system for brokers. In 2013, he joined blockchain.info as the third member of the crypto wallets team. All right, so he also worked at OKCoin for CTO for less than a year. Fair enough. All right, so as of January 2018, it was the largest crypto exchange with a market cap of 1.3 billion. In March 2018, Binance announced its intentions to open up an office in Malta after stricter regulations in Japan and China. So in 2018, they went to an agreement with the government of Bermuda, whatever, fine, fair enough. All right, let's move on. In January 2019, Binance announced that it had partnered with the Israel-based payment processor Simplex to enable cryptocurrency purchases with debit and Visa cards. And of course, moving forward in 2019, in May, Binance revealed that it had been a victim of the large-scale security breach in which hackers had stolen 7,000 Bitcoin worth $40 million at that time. So Binance was hacked. All right. And Binance CEO, of course, said that hackers used a variety of techniques, including phishing, virus, and other attacks, and structured their transaction in a way that passed their existing security checks. So definitely a key part in any exchange is the security of the exchange itself. And that's why we have the CertiK certifying that now things are better and more secure. All right, let's move forward. In September 2019, of course, trading began again, and in February 21st, 2020, the Malta Financial Services Authority issued a public statement responding to media referring to Binance as the Malta-based cryptocurrency company. All right, fair enough. So this is a brief history. And in October 28, 2020, Forbes staff released leaked documents alleging that Binance and the CEO, known as CZ, created an elaborate corporate structure designed to intentionally deceive the U.S. regulators and secretly profit from cryptocurrency investors. And of course, that's where we have Binance.us and Binance.com and so on. So that's what Binance. They don't tell us exactly, of course, how many registered users they have, but we know just the quick, brief history of Binance. Now, back in 2018, the same year, right, when it was, as I was reading this, right, in 2018, it had a market cap of only 1.3 billion. So now let me navigate to that article on Medium that I think is pretty exciting. It's pretty cool right here. So Binance monthly highlights. This was month 8 for Binance. And if I scroll down, this is from February 15th to March 14th, 2018. This is the monthly highlights. So the 24-hour volume ranking for Binance back in 2018 was among the top 3, right? Or from the top 10, number 1 in just 134 days. Sounds familiar. SafeMoon is grown in 2 months from 0 holders to almost 1.5, 1.44 million holders. But this is the volume. I'm talking about the holders, right? So the total registered users back in 2018, keep that in mind. This is 2018, guys, right? The Binance total registered users surged from 1 million to 7.9 million in just 97 days. Is that cool or what? Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So Binance went up from, in just 134 days, right, from 1 million users to 7.9 million users. And this was in 2018. How old is SafeMoon? 2 months, not 2 years, not 3 years, not 6 months. It's just 2 months. So what are we expecting, right? What are we expecting? Our expectations are that yeah, our expectations are way up there, right? And of course, the reality is, of course, there's always the reality check, right? That's what we do. So Binance right here had 7.9 million in just 97 days, and SafeMoon has holders. SafeMoon already has registered users, holders 1.4 million holders in 2 months. Perfect. I want to continue, right? Let me see in comments what's going on. Did someone find out today how many registered users does Binance has, right? This is the total registered users from 1 million to, of course, let me make it a little smaller so you can see. There we go. All right, perfect. So 1 million to 7.9 million. This is Binance, right? In 2018 when they were 8 months, right? In 8 months. So from 7.9 million, let me scroll down. They added 5 tokens and coins. So new exchange, Binance, right? Massive growth, not a problem. 5 tokens and coins were added. Encash, POA, ZIL, and Storm. These were the 5 different tokens that Binance added. The total tokens, coins were 117. The trading pairs were 282. And this is again 2018, March 14th. Let's scroll down. And of course, they have their own apps, mobile, web, PC client, perfect. Online activities. Of course, they had these competitions going on, over 10 million giveaways because they were growing. Community coin of the month, round 6. Not bad. Makes sense. Just simple marketing. Perfect. Offline activities, of course, they also supported Manchester, UK, Binance as Manchester United Football Club, Stanford, USA, and then Vietnam, and all these different parts of the world. They were having other additional activities. So that's really what what you have here is Binance initial days, right? When it grew from 1 million to 7.9 million registered users. So what are we looking at? We're looking at SafeMoon sort of like growing, also coming up with its own exchange 6 months from now, or maybe a year from now, or 8 months from now. We know that the SafeMoon team is working pretty diligently, and they're trying to deliver ahead of time, right? So whatever they say, they always try to meet the deadlines as fast as possible. So let's see. This is Binance, guys, right? So 8 million users in 2018. So 3 years down the road, the total crypto market is 106 million people who use crypto, for example, right? And that's according to Binance too. If you look at the research, that's what this show, and we've talked about this earlier. Of course, more and more user adoption is still in the works. It's just infancy. Cryptocurrency is just infancy, guys, right? We know that. So with Binance and of course with SafeMoon not having its own exchange at this point in time, perfect. It's already on 8 different exchanges. 7 and 8th is the Buoyancy exchange that they just announced yesterday. Or the exchange announced that, hey, SafeMoon will be on our exchange. That's what they said. And this exchange is in the Middle East. And Middle East is a huge market for investors. It's phenomenal. There are tons and tons of investors in that part of the world, especially in Dubai and the entire UAE, the country, right? So SafeMoon has a solid presence in the Middle East, Africa, Europe, Asia, like China, for example, and in the US, and exponential growth for SafeMoon. All right, with that said, now that you are familiar with a little bit about Binance, right, that how Binance grew, the initial users were only 8 million. These are the registered users. So right now, SafeMoon has, let's say, 1.5 million. So in 6 months, or maybe even less than 6 months, it should probably have around 5 million or 10 million. That's what we're looking at, right? So think about it. Now let me move to the next step. Now before I do move to the next step, if you're just tuning in now, guys, I appreciate if you subscribe and smash that like button. Thank you so much for that. And of course, the bell notification so you get notified every single time. And of course, thank you for your love and support for showing your support for InvestDesk as your #1 channel in super chat and super stickers. I appreciate that as well. All right, since we know more about Binance now, right? Perfect. Great. Let's take a look at Binance has more users than the population of Hong Kong. So the Hong Kong-based exchange onboarded almost 7 million users in less than 100 days. And this, of course, is back in Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency exchange. Binance is growing at an immense pace. And I showed you the monthly report. This is the same link that took us to basically the Medium link, right here. All right, so let's take a look at what else. I want to show you. Let's see, where is it? How to build an exemplary crypto exchange. And SafeMoon is doing that. SafeMoon is working on, the team is working on building a crypto exchange, right? Or called the SafeMoon exchange, whether it's MoonX or whatever it is, right? It's SafeMoon exchange right now. The team is working on. They have the money, right? They wanted $1 million for this project. They got it. Work already has started. And we don't know how far they are in that, but definitely in the next AMA meeting, which is Sunday, I'm sure we'll get some additional updates on SafeMoon Exchange. And of course, we'll ask questions. We'll talk to the team and see where they are in terms of their timeline on the SafeMoon Exchange. So we'll take a look at how to build an exemplary crypto exchange in this article, which is pretty cool. I found it very, very interesting. So building a crypto exchange can be a daunting process, but of course, there's one question that's often overlooked, which is how do you build an excellent exchange? Not just an exchange. There's so many exchanges already, and SafeMoon is already on 7 exchanges and getting on to the 8th exchange. But what differentiates SafeMoon as an exchange? Let me tell you what differentiates. According to the SafeMoon team, they are creating their SafeMoon exchange. Perfect, not a problem. That's standard. Everyone has an exchange. But what is the unique innovation? Remember, SafeMoon is all about innovation, and that's what we hear from the team all the time. They are already implementing their own tokenomics on all these existing exchanges that they are listed on. So you're getting 5% redistribution of tokens if someone sells as a bonus. Check out your wallets. Isn't that what? Is that crazy or what? Right? Yeah, your wallet is grown. Let me show you. Let me show you quickly. If you go to safemoon.net/wallet right here, you'll see it right here. Just enter your public address for your wallet, and it will show you the balance of SafeMoon tokens that you have, the liquidity and the cash value right here. And I showed that yesterday, right? So here at InvestDesk in our portfolio, we have Dogecoin, we have SafeMoon, we have 2 cryptos that we initially started with, and we still have those 2 cryptos. I've not added a third one for InvestDesk. Of course, I have my other portfolios, guys, and you know that. I'm being very, very transparent and always full disclosure. I have other portfolios that I also have multiple other cryptos and stocks, mutual funds, bonds, and I also day trade. But for InvestDesk, we have 2, right? So one is right here that you see SafeMoon, the other one is Dogecoin. And on Saturday, I always do a weekly portfolio analysis, and we run the numbers, we crunch the numbers, and we see where we are. But right now, if you just look at SafeMoon here, it just increases. So the balance right here is going to increase every 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds, check it out. Just during this stream, I'll probably have more tokens like before. So the monthly income as passive income for SafeMoon is a little over $10,000 per month right now based on the number of tokens we have in our portfolio here, right? And likewise, if you check out your portfolio, you'll probably do the same. Just go to SafeMoon.net wallet, paste your public wallet address, and boom, you'll see the values. Not bad. And I even showed you the little status, right? Whether you're dolphin, whale, or whatever you are, right? So that's one, right? Let's go back to, where was I? There we go. How to build an excellent exchange, right? That was the deal. There we go. So SafeMoon, first thing what SafeMoon is doing, or will be doing on their exchange, is continue to keep and maintain their tokenomics, right? That's the first innovation. I don't think any other exchange or crypto, if there is, let me know in comments, but I don't know. But this is what SafeMoon is doing. And second, what SafeMoon is doing. So how do we build an excellent exchange, and what SafeMoon is currently doing? Let's take a look at. So we're going to look at 7 crucial components, and this article indicates that the exchange needs, with insight from, of course, experts on how to achieve perfection. And we'll take a look at the recipe for success in the blueprint. So here are the 7 critical components that I want to share on building an excellent exchange. First is, of course, the exchange core liquidity and technology. So if the exchange core is your shiny sports car, liquidity is the gas that keeps it running, right? Pretty basic, pretty fundamental. The second critical component is the regulation and compliance. So compliance is not an optional extra, it is the heart of every successful exchange. So very important. And I'm sure SafeMoon team is already behind all these critical components. They are probably ahead of the game anyways. But to build an excellent exchange, you need the core liquidity, technology, regulation, compliance, right? Number 3 is security. We know Binance was hacked in 2018, right? So right now, of course, it's way past a few years later. Security for an exchange owner, the worst word in any language is insecure. So definitely SafeMoon Exchange will be as secure as it can be. I'm sure the dev teams already know this, right? And number 4 is PR and marketing, public relations and marketing. So what does an exchange need more than just market pairs? It needs customers. So SafeMoon already right now has 5 million holders, 1.44 to be precise. And the next 6 months, when this exchange actually, gets the ribbon cutting ceremony done, becomes live, hopefully the project's going to move forward because they already have the money, right? And the biggest thing, by the way, guys, for any project is the funding of the project. I've been in many projects, and of course, most of the time, or maybe half of the time, or whatever, it's just the funding that stops or halts the project or delays the project, right? So project delays are fairly common, especially if you're in the IT world, like I'm an enterprise architect. It's just fairly common, right? There are many delays that occur during a given project. Now, be it from the stakeholders, be it from your external partners, be it from vendors, be it from your internal users, or whatever it is, your team itself. There's so many factors, right? So it's critical to understand that by far, it's of course the budget, right? It's always the budget. So SafeMoon has the budget, they have the money. Perfect. Now they need to come up with an excellent exchange. So we need, of course, 7 critical components as per this article, which I found very useful. That's why I'm sharing it with you. So the 4th, of course, is the PR and marketing, is the customers. Now SafeMoon already has, say, 1.5 million holders, right? And of course, they're growing exponentially. So in 6 months, maybe they have 5 million or whatever it is, 10 million, I don't know, but that's how hopefully the growth will continue as they touch base on multiple markets across the globe. Their user base will grow. So yeah, PR and marketing, SafeMoon, number 1. For an entire week, the most viral cryptocurrency is SafeMoon. So at number 4, this component rocks for SafeMoon. All right, thanks so much for your love and support, David Ross, for super chat, super stickers. Appreciate it. Appreciate your love and support for InvestTask. Do you think it will hit 0.01? I'm going to come to that, David. I'm going to come. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to come to that. Yeah, because this is exactly where I'm getting to, right? Yeah, you got that, my friend. Perfect. So I'll talk about price prediction too once I get done with the exchange, and you will see where we stand. But yeah, definitely thank you so much for your love and support. You're ahead of me a little bit, but yeah, I appreciate that so much. But yes, 0.01. I'll talk about that. All right. So it's not too much related with the market cap, because people typically think it's the market cap, and then market cap needs to be 1 trillion to get to 0.01. No, it's not the case. All right. We'll talk about this, but yes, you are right on. You're on the right track, David. So thank you so much for your love and support. I will definitely touch base on this too. All right. So taking a look at the 7 critical components. The fourth one is, of course, is PR and marketing, and then we have clearing and settlement layer. All right. So for an excellent exchange, this is an important part, because this is basically eradicating counterparty risk is one of the blockchain's most attractive benefits, because you want to be able to transact as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, and make your customers happy, right? And with any company, any organization, like even Binance. Remember, Binance is down, BSC is down, PancakeSwap is down. I mean, what? We go crazy, right? As a client or a customer, if I want to swap or I want to sell, I want to buy, I cannot. And let me give you an example. Right now, go to your Trust Wallet or go to CoinMarketCap. They have still not updated the data. Talk about technology, talk about teams, talk about customer service, talk about whatever you want to say, right? So clearing and settlement layer is important for an excellent crypto exchange. Number 6, broker layer. Brokers help exchanges access liquidity pools and can help set prices. Now, depending on what type of exchange SafeMoon will be creating, we don't know the details yet, but hopefully over time we'll get more and more updates, and Sunday we'll get some more updates from the SafeMoon team. And number 7, of course, is the support, which is a critical component for an excellent exchange. So support is a satisfied customer is a repeat customer. Straightforward. Any company, any organization, if you're a small business, yeah, your number one, focus is on your client. You want to make your customers happy, right? If you make them happy, they'll come back to you. They'll trade more. That's how it is. If you facilitate, perfect. So these are, of course, the 7 critical components for how to build an exemplary crypto exchange. And I'm sure SafeMoon team knows this. They probably know beyond what I just showed you, what I'm talking about here. But I found this to be a very, very nice, informative article. So I hope you kind of like this. Please subscribe and, of course, smash that like button while you're here, guys. Appreciate it. And, of course, the bell notification, because SafeMoon will be bigger than Binance, and that's what we're looking at. And, of course, we're walking through some of the tangible data reasons of why that would be the case, all right? Because it's always good to compete, guys, and no milestone is small. So you got to think big to be big. That's what I know, because, of course, as the CEO of myself and my own company, Claydas.com, we teach a little 1 million students. I know when we started, there was only 0 students, right? So it was 1 and then 1 million plus, so it's perfect. That's how we grow. It's just hard work, dedication, customer service. We try to do our best to serve our customers, right? And I'm sure you guys do the same. And SafeMoon is doing the same. The community is SafeMoon's strong point. We're the customers, right? We're the clients for SafeMoon. That's why we've invested in the company, and you have invested in the company, and the company is delivering, right? So as long as they continue to deliver, there'll always be those actors that are saying, they're creating FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, doubt about this project and whatnot. But we'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. So far, the roadmap says something. SafeMoon team delivers. Right now, they're focusing on SafeMoon Exchange. Perfect. Awesome. One day, there will be a SafeMoon Exchange if this all continues to move forward as planned and they deliver as promised, right? All right, so let's see what else. I want to show you one more thing, and this is how to build a cryptocurrency exchange like Binance. Not a big deal, I've already covered this, but this is something I want to show you here because I was reading this article and I want to just highlight how does Binance work. So first, it's important to mention that blockchain is basically a publicly available worldwide database, and we know that. If you do not, but now you know. It's just like a ledger, right? So not only allows anyone in the world to add information to it, but it also makes this information incorruptible by spreading it all over the network. So it's secure. The data is not stored in any particular place or on a server. This is just the basic definition of what a blockchain is. All right, so the system is decentralized and cannot be controlled by a single party in the world. Also, editing is already submitted data is, if not impossible, at least extremely unlikely to happen. All right. So what does the blockchain do for us and how can one benefit from it? So for a common user, the use of blockchain is most areas of life doesn't make much difference. However, there is an area where this technology gained the most popularity, and that is the cryptocurrency exchange market. Now, when we talk about cryptocurrency exchange market or cryptocurrency industry, if you check out my video yesterday, or maybe a couple of videos because I'm posting videos here, also in addition to the live stream, but I talk about the use cases. Like for example, the crypto world, we talked about IBM, or just recent news. This is just yesterday. IBM working on NFTs, right? They're working on taking their patents or intellectual property on blockchain, so they cannot be duplicated. So the legal industry, for example, is going to, hugely benefit from blockchain, or could potentially hugely benefit from blockchain. And companies have started to realize that. And and all of that is going to happen in marketplaces or exchanges. So the crypto exchange market is just huge. So let me make this a little bigger so you will be able to see this. A simple process of how blockchain works. And if you know this, perfect. But if not, this graphic kind of shows the actual steps that are involved in how it kind of works. Okay? All right, so, and we talked about the history of Binance. I talked about it. Binance, initially a Chinese-based company, was launched in summer of 2017. Only 4 years ago. It's a 4-year-old company, right? Of course, the CEO is Changpeng Zhao, or known as CZ on Twitter. And of course, talks about the history where the CEO worked in Bloomberg and so on. Blockchain Info talked about this. The company has pitched the ICO, initial coin offering, and their own token launch to kick off things with the crypto trading software. And initially providing information using a white paper. That's what SafeMoon is doing, has done. All companies do this. And they managed to reach their fundraising goal by mid-September. So SafeMoon, is of course has already reached their fundraising goals of creating this new exchange for SafeMoon. So millions of dollars were raised by VCs in the financing round. And here we are the VCs, we are the venture capitalists, we are the ones, communities providing SafeMoon to take it to the next level. And of course, they also launched their Binance coin, known as BNB. Was announced to be issued with a limit of 200 million to a feature, and to feature a possibility to be used later on with the company's internal service purchases. All right. So how did Binance take off? Binance is quite a new player in the digital exchange market, but it is already valued at around 2 billion. All right. So what is about Binance that attracted so many people to start working with them? And it kind of goes on and talks about Binance in detail, right? So we're talking about SafeMoon, right? So why SafeMoon will be the largest exchange? Let's take a look at the SafeMoon chart. So I want to show you where SafeMoon is and where it started, and the starting price, and of course the growth of SafeMoon. Because if you invested, most people just kind of invested yesterday or last week or whatever. But if you look at the project itself, right? If you look at the SafeMoon project itself, you'll notice that it started, of course, with way back when we actually got involved. We got involved, or Invest Desk right here, your number one crypto channel, of course, for research, daily news updates, and forecasts. We got into SafeMoon a little over 2.5 weeks ago. So 2.5 weeks ago, we did what? We were at, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000, somewhere around there, right? That I don't remember, but I check out my weekly portfolio analysis, you will know. So right now the portfolio is $128,000 in cash value, this right here. But if you look at CoinMarketCap or Trust Wallet, of course, the price of SafeMoon will be higher, right? Because it's not updated yet. But this right here on SafeMoon Wallet, you'll see the actual price. So from, let's say, $5,000 to $128,000, you can do the math and let me know how many X returns is that. 2X, 10X, 5X, 7X, 100X, I don't know. But you can do the math. So SafeMoon, 2-month-old company, we know now, exponentially growing, 1.5 million holders already. They've already managed to, successfully, gather $1 million for this exchange. They already have the money. Team is already working on it. It's just a matter of time before they come up with their own exchange. Now, one of the critical factors, the 7 critical factors that we talked about, of course, is for SafeMoon to be an excellent exchange. But prior to that, I mentioned that they'll be having their own tokenomics on their exchange. And of course, different pairs like BTC to SafeMoon, Dogecoin to SafeMoon, and whatnot, right? So apart from all these pairs on the SafeMoon exchange itself, they'll, of course, be giving the same tokenomics. So anyone sells on any of these exchanges or the SafeMoon exchange, you still get additional tokens, because every 30 seconds, guys, this balance grows. And I don't do anything. Yeah, we don't do anything, right? We just there, because that's how it's designed. Which people, of course, the critics, of course, still say it's a Ponzi scheme, because Ponzi schemes allows you to, the early adopters to become more rich, and then, of course, the later or the latter investors, they kind of fall apart. That's Ponzi, but it's not the case, right? Because even if you invest today, $1,000 or $500, guess what? For you, this number is going to grow, even today. And with 1.5 million holders, SafeMoon sitting on 8 different exchanges throughout the world, registered company out of Provo, Utah. The team shows its face. It's the live team. We know the CEO, we know the CTO, we know the dev. Yeah, it's, what else do we want to know? Anyways, let's move forward. So apart from tokenomics on the SafeMoon exchange, we're also looking at, of course, not only passive income, but I want to touch base on a little bit on Project Phoenix, because, well, that's in my humble opinion, right? This is my own research, guys. This is my own research. We're still are waiting from the SafeMoon team to give us the updates. But this is, of course, my research, and this is your number one channel. So I'm going to, of course, highlight what I think SafeMoon Exchange will be doing. So apart from the tokenomics, SafeMoon Exchange will also have a financial element built into the exchange, where users can actually use it as a cryptocurrency. Because SafeMoon is a new cryptocurrency by the people, for the people. And we know the billboards, right? Last week, SafeMoon did a campaign on billboards, and the billboards said that SafeMoon is also a currency. And that's pretty exciting and pretty cool. All right, so with that said, now take a look at this global Findex database from the World Bank. This is back in 2017. So according to this report, about 1.7 billion adults, they remain unbanked. And this unbanked word was basically tweeted by the CEO of SafeMoon, and I kind of picked up on that, and I kind of did some research, and I also saw some Reddit comment on this too. So I'm not the only one, by the way. But yeah, I think that's really where SafeMoon Exchange wants to be. They want to be in a position where they want to help individuals who do not have access to financial institutions, number one. Number two, if they have some money, so instead of putting it in a bank in fiat currency, which doesn't give you any return, they want to be able to place their money in SafeMoon Exchange or the SafeMoon Bank, or whatever you want to call it, right? With that said, they will be earning money or staking their coins. And how much passive income you can earn from SafeMoon is easy. Go to the wallet and check it out. Not bad. The returns are much, much higher than the average bank would even pay you. The bank doesn't even pay you anything. All right, so the Global Findex database says there are about 1.5 billion users still remain unbanked. So I think SafeMoon is going to have that element built into it, apart from its trading capabilities, apart from it, the other exchange, pairing and tokenomics. This is the second aspect where it's going to allow all these people in the world, because remember, SafeMoon is already slowly establishing or has already established its footprints in different parts of the world, whether it's Middle East, whether it's China, whether it's Europe and the US and Africa. So those countries, like for example, the African countries or other Asian countries, they certainly would benefit a whole lot more as compared to us being here in the US or wherever you are in Europe or wherever, right? So those individuals, those people, those community is just massive, massive, massive. And that's what SafeMoon is basically a community oriented design. And I find it very, very interesting because they're not all for money. Because let me tell you guys, if SafeMoon team wanted to end this and rug pull, they're millionaires already, right? They are millionaires already. So if they want more, they can do that, right? If that's the case. But that's not, I don't think that's what they're coming across as. They're genuinely interested in this project. They want to grow this project. They want to grow a team. They're hiring more individuals. Yeah, they're hiring more people, guys. So as long as the community is, as long as the SafeMoon team is transparent with the community is going to continue to back SafeMoon moving forward. So I think that's the third aspect of the SafeMoon exchange. Now, with just these three aspects, guess what? Just if SafeMoon is successful in implementing its existing tokenomics, if they become successful in providing the unbanked a bank or a crypto exchange where they can put their money and earn passive income, because this is just dividends you're getting on your money. Yeah, if you put right now, if you invest $1,000 in SafeMoon, guys, you will have right off the bat every 30 seconds your tokens will increase. And I'm not talking about the burns yet, right? I'm not touching that part. I'm just talking about the actual dividends, the passive income. So you go to sleep, you wake up, you have more money. You go to sleep, you wake up, you will have more money. Not only passive income, but if the price of SafeMoon goes up, which it is, you will still be earning more. And that's really the powerful tokenomics as well as the differentiating factor for SafeMoon Exchange. If this team, SafeMoon Exchange, becomes successful in implementing just these three elements, no other exchange is doing it, not even Binance. So I think it is going to be bigger than Binance, guys. Once SafeMoon gets to where it wants to be in the next 6 to 8 months, that's the timeline that we know from last Sunday, announced by the SafeMoon team itself, the CEO and the COO. But we'll see how the project is, of course, as regular updates come into play, because we have another AMA meeting coming up on Sunday. We'll get some more updates on the exchange. So SafeMoon definitely is a solid, or has turned itself into a solid project. Yeah, certainly. Because 2 months ago, when I was looking at actually SafeMoon and wanted to invest in SafeMoon for this channel, for our channel here at InvestDesk, SafeMoon, because I remember attending their first AMA meeting, and these guys were just sitting there and they was just chit-chatting on the Twitch channel, right? And they were saying, well, we don't even know what's going to happen with SafeMoon. And I was laughing, myself sitting here. I'm like, geez, wait, it's crazy. So SafeMoon is not going to work. That's what I was thinking at that time. But of course, I did communicate with the team on their Discord channel and I asked them some questions. And of course, I wanted to get as much information before I invest. So they seemed pretty nice. It was very open, very transparent. And I said, hey, all right, I'll put my money, you guys deliver, and we are right behind you. That's how it's all started, right? So that was the one of the criteria that I always look for when I look for investing into cryptos is whether they have a team behind the project or not. Because see, products, all companies in the world, products continue to change, they evolve. Companies, they sometimes destroy their previous project, they come up with new projects, innovative projects, and we do that too. Like for example, in my company, for example, we have all these different innovations coming up as we progress further. We get feedback from our customers, and that's how we grow. And that's how it is. So SafeMoon is getting the word from the community, and they're growing accordingly, right? So the biggest project right now, probably on SafeMoon's team, is SafeMoon Exchange, and that's pretty cool. So tokenomics, passive income or dividends, and of course getting to the unbanked, right? Providing these individuals access to money or acting as a bank, right? A crypto bank for these users who do not have access to financial institution. And not only that, these are, like for example, developing countries, and these individuals, they have small amount of money. They places their money in SafeMoon, and they start earning more and more passive income. So not only they're earning passive income, they can also use SafeMoon as a currency to buy things. And we know, like pharmacy, recently there was a news about a pharmacy accepting SafeMoon currency, and others too, just like Dogecoin. We also have Dogecoin in our portfolio, and that's how we are going to take a look at. All right, so I've talked about. I'm going to take some comments here. All right, so let's check out the comments. Awesome, you guys are so cool. Awesome, there's so many comments. Awesome, guys, you're just flying. All right, so welcome everybody. By the way, if you're new to InvestDesk, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and the bell notification, because we are talking about SafeMoon Exchange will be bigger than Binance, guys, right? That's what I'm talking about, providing you tangible data, reasons, analysis of how that is possible and why that will be possible. So A Studios is asking InvestDesk, how did you invest in Doge? Yeah, Doge, we invested right here on InvestDesk when Doge was 4.5 cents, I believe. Yep, it was about 4.5 cents. I know, definitely less than 5 cents when we invested, when InvestDesk invested in Dogecoin. So if you check my weekly portfolio analysis, every Saturday I do that, you will see how much profits we made in Dogecoin and how much profits we made in SafeMoon. Because I know last week we were up around $240,000 or something like that. That was our profits. That was our gains for the last month or 2 months. So cryptocurrency world is a crazy world, guys. But if you play a little smart, if you do your research, you understand the project, you understand the design of the crypto, you understand the team behind it, the dev team, for example. I'm also try to be in touch with as much as possible with the code itself, because as a developer, as an enterprise architect, I sort of like understand these things better than a normal person who's not in the IT field. But talking to Patrick, of course, who's the Dogecoin developer, getting their comments. I know Dogecoin is working, the dev team is working on the Rosetta API so they can comply with the Coinbase, one of the Coinbase requirements. But ultimately, it's the Coinbase decision to list Dogecoin or not, right? But they want to be able to make sure that all the requirements are met. So the Rosetta API, or the application programming interface, is the one that dev team for Dogecoin is working on. All right, so I hope that answers the question, but thank you for your comment and insight. All right, and let's see what else. Boy, there's so many comments. Talking about SafeMoon being audited, yes, SafeMoon is definitely working with CertiK, and they have completed their audit, but the report has still yet to come or to be announced by CertiK. They are still working on it, and CertiK is the most prestigious auditing. They do penetration testing, they do security testing, they do security audits, everything, right? So we'll get the report as soon as it's done. I know the last tweet by the SafeMoon team that they're done with everything. Is just a matter of when they actually release the actual report. So that's also, by the way, in itself is definitely a much authentic, right? Because CertiK is now going to certify SafeMoon as being a secure platform, right? And especially moving into creating their own exchanges, that's going to be, of course, helping also, right? All right. So yeah, that's going to help certainly as well. So A Studio says, thanks InvestDesk. You're most welcome. Appreciate it, because this is your #1 channel, guys, for cryptocurrency research, investing, and daily news updates and forecasts. So thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. Low Roller, hey, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Yeah, thanks so much. You heard Elon Musk will be on Saturday Night Live. Yes, he will be on. He's the Doge father, right? Yeah, he'll be talking about Dogecoin. You bet, absolutely. And I still stand behind my thought on Dogecoin, since you've brought this up. The fact that Elon Musk is going to buy Dogecoin. I've said it in every single stream, guys, right? Every single stream, because Dogecoin and SafeMoon, these are the two cryptos we talk about here so far. I've not added a third one yet, but I will be. But for right now, every single stream, check out my stream on Dogecoin every day. I always say he is going to buy Dogecoin as soon as Dogecoin gets listed on Coinbase. I don't know. That's just me. But if that happens, of course, and of course Saturday Night Live, he will be once again promoting Dogecoin. It's almost 30 some cents. I don't know where is Dogecoin at, but yeah, someone tell me the current price in the comments about Dogecoin. But yeah, that's how it is. But thank you so much for your comment. All right, so this is the PDF, a full report on what the Unbanked is. I'm not going to go through the full report, but definitely all across the world, you'll see right here on the chart that globally about 1.7 billion adults lack an account. And this is again 2017, so maybe this number has decreased, but hey, still we know a huge amount of individuals all across the world, and you see these red circles that people do not have a bank account. They don't. And even if they do, the banks are not providing them anything. And the whole purpose of crypto just exponentially growing is that it's an alternative to the existing financial system, guys, right? That's why, governments all across the world are banning cryptos, because we'll regulate them, guys. You don't need to ban crypto. You can't. Like, can you ban the internet, right? No, you can't. Likewise, cryptocurrency is, of course, or the entire crypto industry is just massively growing. In February, it was about 600 billion. In April, it was 2 trillion. And hopefully, I don't have the latest figures, but I'm sure it's way past 2 trillion now, right? But this is how SafeMoon Exchange will become bigger than even Binance, because it will have not only an exchange element, it will have the banking element, it will have the dividend element, all built into one single platform for all the individuals on this planet. So that's pretty cool. Here's the breakdown of nearly half of the unbanked adults live in just 7 economies. 7 economies. And this is pretty cool, because the way I see it, SafeMoon right now has touched China, which is, of course, 13% part of this pie. SafeMoon is already in China, right, on these Chinese exchanges, of course, not in China, but Chinese exchanges. SafeMoon is in India, which is 11%. SafeMoon has already touched Middle East somewhere. I don't see it here, but yeah, it's somewhere here. And of course, Mexico. SafeMoon is already working in, or talking about Africa, right, we know the CEO is working on Africa. So out of these unbanked adults, whether you're in Pakistan, whether in Nigeria, Mexico, Indonesia, India, or China, or Bangladesh, or the rest of the world, you'll notice that SafeMoon is strategically positioning itself in all these different parts of the world. So who the unbanked are? So the definition of unbanked are basically women are overrepresented among the world's unbanked. 980 million do not have an account, 56% of all unbanked adults globally. So these are those women in these different parts of the world, in these different currencies, or countries rather. They don't have access to a bank, or they don't want to go to the bank. But guess what, guys? Every single person on this planet that I know of, that I've seen, they have a mobile device. They have internet connection on their mobile device, whether they have a bank account or not. But you will see, and let me know if I'm wrong or not, but wherever you are in the world, let me know. A mobile device is in every person's hand, right? And that's how SafeMoon is going to become one of the largest exchanges, guys, pretty soon. When I say pretty soon, I'm talking a year, 2 years. That's pretty soon. Binance started in 2017, 4-year-old company. SafeMoon is a 2-month-old company, guys. Yeah, give it some breathing space, all right? This is nothing. 2 months is just like we get our paperwork together when I formed the company. When I remember, there were several companies that I have, but it just takes 2 months just to think about forming a company, guys. In 2 months, it not only is a company, but they've grown to 1.5 million holders in 8 exchanges, and they've collected over $1 million for a exchange. That's super crazy. It's unbelievable. I don't know. If you know of something better, let me know. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. So let's see what else. Welcome, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to InvestDesk, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, updates, and forecasts. So make sure you subscribe, guys. And of course, smash that like button while you're here. That is super, super appreciated. And of course, thank you for your love and support for super chat and super stickers. All right. Yeah, so all of these reasons that I've talked about so far, SafeMoon Exchange will be bigger than Binance, right? That's the idea. That's the goal. That's what I'm saying. That's what, and of course, there are reasons behind it, right? So if SafeMoon is able to differentiate itself in terms of innovation, which it already is, right? That's what the team is behind. The team, SafeMoon, is actually talking about innovation all the time. They don't want to be a regular exchange. Creating a regular exchange is probably not that difficult because there's so many exchanges already all across the world. But what will make SafeMoon stand apart? So if you like have an objective that you want to achieve, and the objective must be higher than Binance, right? Why not? Why not? So I think if SafeMoon is successful in what they're saying, if they're able to deliver, which hopefully they will, because the entire community is behind them, why not? I don't think reason stopping them. They already have the funds. They're working on the exchange. So they have these tokenomics. They have the dividend income. So tokenomics, dividend income, and of course, providing access to all these unbanked adults that live in the poorest households in their economy as in the richest ones. So that's the balance SafeMoon is trying to create. Rick Sanchez, buddy, thanks so much for your love and support, for super chat, super stickers. Appreciate it, for showing your support in InvestDesk as your #1 channel, buddy. Thanks so much. And of course, nice to see you as always, because most of my subs have been with me since day one. So awesome. We're just the InvestDesk family here, and we're growing together, and hopefully I'll definitely be adding more cryptos. I'm thinking now closing up on one of the cryptos that I should be disclosing here pretty soon, hopefully next week or so. I don't know, maybe 2 days, 3 days. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Rick, for your love and support for InvestDesk. Appreciate it. All right, so we're talking about the unbanked, how SafeMoon will be an exchange larger or bigger than Binance, touching on these the entire global population of unbanked, which are basically women that are overrepresented among the unbanked in most economies. This again is a World Bank report in 2017. Of course, the data might have changed now a little bit, but the idea is what I'm looking to present, that I'm presenting here to you. So let me know what you think. And I think this is probably what the CEO of SafeMoon said in the last AMA meeting about the Project Phoenix. That's what he was referring to. All right. So, but this is the whole PDF. If you need this PDF, let me know, or just navigate to globalfindex.worldbank.org and just search for it. You'll probably get an idea of what this is. So if you want to study it at your own leisure or your own time, you could do so. All right. But yeah, this is certainly a great report. I've read it already, but I don't want to go through it all, but you get the idea of what I like to mention. All right, so this is how the Project Phoenix, in my humble opinion, that's my thought, my opinion, of what SafeMoon is talking about, what SafeMoon is going to be doing with the SafeMoon exchange as one of the most innovative. Now, the fourth, so we talked about the tokenomics as part of the SafeMoon exchange. We talked about the dividend coming out of SafeMoon exchange, passive income. And of course, the unbanked, people who do not have access to financial institutions in all across the world, which are a little over 1 billion or 1.5 billion users or individuals. SafeMoon is going to be targeting those in terms of their PR and marketing. And of course, number 4 or number 5, whatever the number is getting into the NFT space. So SafeMoon exchange could potentially create a wing, right? Or wing, I should say wing, right? Yeah. Part of the exchange would be dealing with the NFT or maybe a marketplace, just like IBM just announced yesterday that they're getting into the NFT space, like patents, intellectual property, notarization. All this could happen on the blockchain. And this is something that SafeMoon team is also exploring, and they have on their roadmap. So if you go check out their roadmap, guys, let me see if I can go to SafeMoon's website and click on the white paper, see if I'm able to bring this up. And of course, they still need to update their white paper, right? If not already, but we'll see. But if we look at the white paper and look at the roadmap of what they're talking about is, where's our roadmap here? Yeah, there we go. So of course, Q1 is the SafeMoon protocol initialized. Q2 is when they get into the whitebit tokenomics integration, or beyond that, because there are only 7 exchanges that already list SafeMoon. They have established a UK Ireland office, which it's already done, right? And they'll be exploring exchanges like Binance and other exchanges that they want to be on, which they already are. And of course, they're holding the line in Q3. Yeah, that's the roadmap for Q3 that they're working on right now, where they finished the crypto educational app and began their own charity project. So they'll be beginning a community listing donation raised for several exchanges, Coinbase, Binance, Kraken. They'll finish our NFT exchange, this right here. So that exchange will definitely have a non-fungible token, known as the NFT, and that exchange is going to focus on those. All right, so thanks so much. This is Mikhail Tamirov. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Super thumbs up to you. Back to you for your love and support for InvestDesk as your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing. All of this data that we're talking about with SafeMoon Exchange being bigger than Binance is because of all these elements, all these factors that SafeMoon is already in the works. All this information is in the works. We're not even speculating once. We're not. It's all real, tangible data. So of course, you can make your informed decision. So thank you, Mikhail, for your love and support for InvestDesk. Appreciate it. So all right, let me finish up my thought here on the roadmap here. So SafeMoon, of course, is going to have their own exchange, whether it's NFT, and they will release their own video games. And with SafeMoon integrated, they'll be expanding the team by 25% and do a community meetup and so on. And CEO of SafeMoon already announced that on their Discord channel, he'll be talking to 10 members every week or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, that was the deal. They're also talking about large exchanges like Binance and Mandala. Mandala is imminent. We already have seen the CEO of Mandala at their Miami crypto fair or that event. He mentioned that, yeah, they'll be getting SafeMoon on its exchange. And of course, Q4 for this year, which is, way towards November, December, end of this year, they'll finish the SafeMoon exchange and their charity project. We will finish integrations with our first African market and begin the next integration with the additional African markets. They will also create an African-based SafeMoon office and begin hiring in those markets to create jobs. Not bad. They'll be taking donations for the next charity project and begin a vote on the next project as well. Again, this is community-driven, so the team asks questions and we provide feedback. So the SafeMoon exchange by far ultimately would be the largest product that SafeMoon is going to deliver to all of you, all of us, right? And once that is done, exchange in the crypto industry, hopefully, that's the idea, that's the goal. Because if they were to create a regular exchange, it's not that big of a deal, guys, right? They don't need $1 million to create a regular exchange. A regular exchange costs $100,000 or whatever it is, right? It's cheap. But since NFTs, tokenomics, existing pairs, all the crypto, doesn't matter which crypto you hold in SafeMoon Exchange, guys, you will be earning reflection money or reflection tokens, just like you see right here in SafeMoon Wallet. Every 30 seconds, the balance grows. Every 30 seconds, the balance grows. Because if someone sells, hey, I earn money. If the price goes up, hey, we earn more money. So win-win for all, right? Win-win for all. That's an exciting project. That is an exciting project. And people call it a rug pull. People call it all this and that. But yeah, I don't know. But this is absolutely crazy. SafeMoon Exchange in the next 6 to 8 months, right? Maybe a year. SafeMoon is only a 2-month-old company, guys. Please remember that. Always remember that. This is not a 4-year-old organization, right? It's just a 2-month-old company, or 2-month-old company rather, a little over 60 days, 90 days, right? Yeah, somewhere around there. Only 90 days, March 1st. Exponential growth, 4,000% growth, right? From, for example, if you invested let's say $100, I think I covered that in one of the earlier streams. If you invested $100 in SafeMoon on March 1st, that would be worth about $8 million today. Yeah, that's real. That is real. And all these whales, by the way, are also selling. And I think I have the whales update here. I want to quickly cover this while you guys are here. So this is by our good friend Dabby. He always does a wonderful job. And of course, this is the day 30th. Every single day, he covers the whales of SafeMoon, right? And that's important because remember, Dogecoin, by far, 30% of Dogecoin is held by just a bunch of whales, right? 30% of Dogecoin. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So what that means is that if Dogecoin has whales, so what's wrong with SafeMoon having whales, guys? I mean, come on. And Dogecoin has 30% of the portfolio in one whale, and that whale supposedly is Robinhood, right? And we've covered that in Dogecoin. I've been, every single day Dogecoin, right? This is our baby. Dogecoin is our baby. In fact, you see right here, back here, somewhere up here is Shiba Inus sitting up there. No, just kidding. But Ryan Bus, thank you so much, buddy, for your love and support for InvestDesk. Showing your support for InvestDesk as your #1 channel for cryptocurrency research, investing, daily news, updates, and forecasts. All right. So Ryan, you're asking, can SafeMoon offer their tokenomics strategy to other companies if they list on their exchange? Is that possible? Well, I don't know if you mean other companies like other cryptos, but yes, other cryptos, if you hold any crypto on that exchange, you get the same benefit of SafeMoon tokenomics. Like staking, automatic staking, if you want to call it that way. But yes, it is definitely a win-win. Either way you look at it, guys, either way you look at it. And SafeMoon team has come up with this innovative project. And of course, once that exchange goes live and all these things are in order, it's secure, the 7 critical components that I talked about earlier on, that is going to be in itself a high differentiating factor, a highly competitive exchange. And I think more and more exchange will follow SafeMoon as it unveils itself in different parts of the world. But thank you so much for your comment and of course for your super chat, super sticker for InvestAsk and supporting this channel. Appreciate it. All right. So we're talking about the whale watcher here. So we're talking about whales, right? While we are at it, why not? So right here, we're looking at these SafeMoon whales. And I always think about, about these whales as the early investors, right? Now, these whales are so early investors that they believed in SafeMoon from day one, for example, right? Day one. So if they're benefiting now, today, why not? I mean, yeah, if you would have been a whale, right, you'd be happy too, right? Yeah, why not? So the whale watcher, day 30th, every single day, he closely monitors all these whales of SafeMoon, all these addresses that you see here. So as I write this post, they're sitting at about 495, which again is no surprise. I told you guys over a week ago that we'll be stuck in the same spot at 49, right, 48 price for a while before we get to the next push. And of course, the SafeMoon exchange, of course, donation goal was already met for this new SafeMoon exchange, and we should see more movement on the project. We had another new exchange, the Burency exchange, right out of the Middle East, which is a huge market. It's the largest exchange in the Middle East that listed SafeMoon. So for 7 days in a row, they're number one searched crypto coin, cryptocurrency, or crypto token ahead of Dogecoin. So both of these, Dogecoin and SafeMoon, are just going crazy. And here are the whales updates. So we see that there's 1 billion less from one of the whales, and of course 300 billion less and 17 billion less. Overall, you'll see the total here. And of course, there are baby whale counts that DADB does a wonderful job in letting us know. So the top whales didn't make big moves, so we gained less than 0.01% today in new coins. So the value is pretty much exactly the same as it has been over the past week. And so that's why we see the stability in price. So if you go look at the chart, you'll see right here, it's sort of a consolidation, same price level at 4.6, 4.9, 4.4, somewhere around there, hopefully waiting for the next push. On the bottom here, you'll see the MACD indicator. I've covered this in the previous stream. If you want to learn how to set up the MACD, which is the moving average convergence divergence indicator, you can do so. But yeah, that's a good indicator to take a look at. The 12 and 26 moving averages it uses. If that's what you need to know and learn, definitely please check out my video on the moving averages for MACD. But that's where SafeMoon is right now. So SafeMoon will be bigger than Binance, and maybe not in terms of registered users initially, but in terms of innovation, yeah, that definitely is the case moving forward, and that's going to drive more user adoption as time progresses. So not bad. That's how I see it. That's how I think. That's my humble opinion, my research. I present it to you. Let me know in comments what you think of how you feel about SafeMoon Exchange, being bigger, and of course, eventually Binance, as SafeMoon grows, the number of holders grow. It's just common business strategy, guys, for any exchange to approach the coin and list SafeMoon on their own exchange. So we don't need to worry about Binance, guys. We don't. Let Binance come to us. Let Binance come to SafeMoon and say, hey, it's time, come on over. And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. It's just part of the growth strategy. So we don't need to bug or bother Binance on social media. It's cool. Let it go. We should be more concerned about, of course, supporting SafeMoon, and that's what the community can do, right? as loyalists as I am. I'm not paid, by the way, but I know I got a comment here like, Syed, you're pumping SafeMoon like crazy. I'm not. I like this project from day one. I like the team. I think they're a very, very energetic group of individuals, very innovative. And that's why I like this project, and I've invested in this project right here at InvestTask. So I'm not getting paid or anything. I'm not even part of the team, guys. This is just my own independent liking for SafeMoon, and for the reasons that you all know. All right, so let me get some comments. Hey, how are we doing? What's going on, everybody? Let's see. So SafeMoon Exchange will be bigger than Binance. How awesome is that? So thanks so much. Nice to see you guys. By the way, if you're new to InvestTask, please subscribe, and someone smash that like button, guys, or someone tell someone else to smash. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, smash the like button while you're here. Much, much appreciated. So we talked a whole lot about, of course, SafeMoon Exchange and the SafeMoon price. SafeMoon price we need to talk about. The impact. I know there was a comment earlier on. Mike says, what do you think about NFT art? Love SafeMoon. Yeah, I like NFTs. I did a couple of streams on NFTs, but not too many. I'm okay with NFTs. It's a super, super crazy world of non-fungible tokens. I did stream on that. So yeah, thanks for your comments. All right. Jason Williams says, hearing this boosts my confidence. I am a hodler, a sick father trying to leave something behind for his son. SafeMoon to the moon. Yeah, we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same boat, Jason. So thanks so much, buddy, for your insight. Appreciate your comment. Thanks so much. ADZCon says, hit the like button. Yeah, guys, hit the like button while you're here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm up 10K for $600. Eddie Perez says, you're up $10,000 from just $600 investment? You bet. Now, is this real or what, Eddie? Come on. Give it a thumbs up. Is this real or what? You bet. You bet it is. Check out your wallet, guys. Check out your wallet. Your tokens are increasing, right? And 8 exchanges, SafeMoon, they raised $1 million. That has been met. They're coming up with their own exchange. They're creating it. They're working on it. Every single week, we get live updates from the team, guys. Just like you're looking at me right here, we look at the SafeMoon team. How awesome is that? All right. So Corazil says, I think people FUD this coin only by day traders for hodlers. This is an amazing project. Absolutely. And that's if you look at the core message of SafeMoon, right? The objective of it is holding SafeMoon. It's not a pump dump coin. It's not, because it is discouraging pumping and dumping, because that's why you have the 10% tax, right? That's why you have the 10% fee if you sell SafeMoon. That's part of like the discouragement aspect of SafeMoon, because out of that 10%, 5% is redistributed to existing holders, and the other 5% is split 50-50. Again, it goes with the Burn wallet and lock, right? So that's why it's definitely a project. SafeMoon is a project for people who want to invest in the long term. And same thing for myself here, right? When we invested here at InvestTask in SafeMoon, that was about 26 billion tokens. Now they've grown in the last 3 weeks to 27.5 billion. So 1.5 billion tokens were just added out of nowhere. So that's about $10,000, right? Every month, or not even a month. It was almost 3 weeks, or maybe a month, something like that. But yeah, thanks so much for your comment. Where can we? EK is asking, where can we invest in SafeMoon? Just go to safemoon.net and you will see their website. And of course, there are many exchanges like Whitebit, Bitmart, there's ZBG, Gate.io, MCX. Yeah, super many ways now you can invest. PancakeSwap, of course, is always there. All right, let's talk about price. So I know there was an earlier comment way up in the initial, when I started talking about the price of SafeMoon. So right now the price of SafeMoon is 0.0000050 zeros and then 4649. That's where it is. How do we kill another zero, right? How do we remove another zero, right? How do we do it? Well, of course, it's based on the number of users, the volume, and of course, as the volume grows, as users grow, as the user base grows, as more people buy and less people sell, the price is going to go up. Not only that, the price is also going to go up based on the token burn. So as the depreciating supply, as the supply is reduced, the price is going to increase. And let me show you that. Let me show you. It's actually fairly simple, and most of you guys know this already. I think I have it in the white paper here. Let me go up here. Yeah, there we go. So this is the manual burns, right? This is part of the tokenomics for SafeMoon. So sometimes burns matter, sometimes they don't. So right now, SafeMoon has burned how many? Right here, 411.358. So 411 trillion SafeMoon tokens have been burned, right? So that means they're gone forever. And they just locked $250 million in LP. They locked that LP for 4 years, right? So that also is locked. In addition, 411 trillion tokens have been burned already. Now let's come back to our chart here. So you'll see that the supply is depreciating, right? So this blue line is the supply of tokens. So it goes from top to reducing itself to, to the bottom. And then the price, of course, is in the green. This will appreciate. And that's simple demand and supply, and that's how it is. So if you cut down the supply, in other words, a deflationary coin, right? Deflation. If you cut down the supply, the price is going to increase. So the manual burns, part of the SafeMoon's tokenomics. Sometimes burns matter, sometimes they don't. A continuous burn, and I've created, with this thought, I've created a entire stream on the types of burns, right? Whether it's a continuous burn, whether it's a step burn, whether it's a manual burn. So go check out that video. I talked about the token burn of SafeMoon in depth, but here, since you've asked quickly, it's just a continuous burn on any one protocol can be nice in early days, and that's what SafeMoon did. It burned continuously token. That's caused the price to go up pretty substantially. This means burn token can be finite or controlled in any way. Having burns controlled by the team and promoted based on achievements helps to keep the community rewarded and informed. The conditions of a manual burn and the amounts can be advertised and tracked. So SafeMoon aims to implement a burn strategy that is beneficial and rewarding for those engaged for the long term. Remember, long term. So SafeMoon is looking, of course, focusing on long-term hodlers. So if you are holding, you are definitely benefiting. And that's what SafeMoon team wants to benefit, right? They want to provide that benefit. So furthermore, a total number of SafeMoon burn is featured on their readout located. Of course, we see that for 111 trillion already being burned, which allows further transparency in identifying the current circulating supply at any given point of time. So that's really what this is all about. And that's why you see all these tokens in your wallets. If you go to safemoon.net/wallet, enter your public address for your wallet, whether it's from MetaMask or whatever it is, you get that, whatever wallet you're using, you will see the cash value and, of course, the balance. And this tokens will increase as people sell because you get more and more out of it. All right, so this is what this was for regarding this particular comment. So appreciate that. Thank you so much for your insight and comment, of course. All right, so that's all I had. I wanted to touch base and detail out the SafeMoon exchange. Will be bigger than Binance. And no, guys, I'm not getting paid. I'm not on anyone's payroll. This is just me. This is InvestDesk. This is Syed. And yeah, I love what I do. I present my research, and this is crazy. This is crazy. We invested $3,000 here at InvestDesk, and it's at $130,000. That's real, guys. And I may take some monthly. I know the month is ending next couple of days, so I'm thinking maybe I'll do that. Maybe I was thinking about it, that I'll pull up maybe 1 billion or so tokens just to for myself. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? Out of the 27, just extra money that I got based on just holding SafeMoon for 1 month, I'm gonna get $10,000. It's real. And I'll do that maybe the next couple of days. I'll just swap the top part, the additional tokens, not touching my existing or the original investment, but just the profits, just the additional tokens, because people are selling. So I'll do that maybe. We'll see. I've not decided yet, but I'm just thinking about it. All right. So that's what I had. Thank you so much for being here at Invest Desk, your #1 channel. So if you're new, please subscribe and smash that like button, and of course the bell notification so you get notified every single time when you're here. And yeah, let me know in comments. Thank you so much for being here. And let's see, let me bring up my perfect. There we go. Awesome. So thanks so much, guys. We talked about why SafeMoon will be bigger than Binance. I showed you what Binance is all about, how Binance started off its journey right back in 2017 and then 2018, and then it grew from there. And we also talked about, in summary, of course, SafeMoon exchange, implementing its tokenomics, implementing its strategy or passive income strategy that it's already using or providing to its hodlers. We looked at the roadmap one more time, and of course, touching base on the Unbanked, which, of course, in my humble opinion, it's what SafeMoon wants to do, is touch base with those users in that part of the world where they don't have access to financial institution. So what they will do is SafeMoon will allow those users to take their money, put it on the SafeMoon exchange, and start earning passive income. Of course, much, much greater income than a regular typical bank. And that is absolutely crazy, because as a real world example, you see right here on Invest Desk, based on investment, you are earning some substantial profit. So thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. This is Syed, and of course a PhD, but I'm not a guys, right? This is not advice of any sort of, this is just my research that I love to do. Own our portfolio at from $1,000 to $200. We want $250,000, but hey, the price is pretty stable for Doge. 30, not bad, which is not bad, and hopefully Doge will be an exciting day if that happens, and that's going to be, of course, a big thing for Dogecoin to go from 30 cents to, let's say, it was actually at 45 cents. It went all the way up to 45 cents at one point in time, but it will be exciting to see if Doge hits $1 even this year. We were expecting Doge to actually hit 10 cents in the next couple of years. Remember, check out all my streams, check out all the comments, think about it. But no, that actually is history. So Doge at 30 cents, SafeMoon at 0.00000049, and the next push of SafeMoon hopefully will drive the price, and it's going to kill another zero. That'd be so super exciting, and that is super cool, because that's what we're looking at. That's what we're hoping for. Sunday, 11 a.m. Chief Technology Officer Thomas will be on Invest Desk right here, guys. So mark your calendars, spread the word, share this channel so more people get to know. They can answer their questions, and we'll be talking to Thomas Papa Smith right here on Invest Desk on Sunday, 11 a.m. And of course, this very same day, we'll have the SafeMoon AMA meeting, so you guys can ask questions to the SafeMoon team. So thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being on Invest Desk. Like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that like button before you go. Appreciate it. And my name is Syed, and this is Invest Desk, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency research, investing, daily news, updates, and forecasts. And have yourself a wonderful day. I will see you guys